Hello, welcome back to another video, and today we got some more WestJet, the main channel. And just when you thought Ludwig was finally growing a spine, he was finally, choosing to be on the side of, choosing to have his own spine and choosing to go against Hassan and not be on Hassan's side, he goes and he backpedals and he backtracks. Who would have thunk? But yeah, let's get into it.
All you should control is your own actions and your own thoughts about yourself. That is the reality. So whether it is somebody with a TF2 profile picture who watches WestJet calling me jellyfish and a pussy, or somebody with a Tina Kitten profile picture calling me spineless and a non-gendered insult, I think those are all fine. Because I think what I have to ultimately do is, speak my...
What constitutes a non-gendered insult? Genuinely. Does he mean like a slur? Like, is that what he's talking about? Like a slur used for gay people? Is that what he means by non-gendered insult? Because I feel like that's pretty. I don't know. Like, I guess he needs to make up vocabulary now to, like, instead of being like, oh, I'm being called this, and that, he needs to be like, oh, I'm being called this and or non-gendered insults. Like, what? Genuinely, what's a non-gendered insult?
Truth when I know it. That's it.
Massive day for the unemployed. Ludwig just
Massive. This fucking image always gets you, man. This image is always so hilarious.
ended his career and folded under zero pressure.
We're acting like it's popular to defend Hassan or some shit.
Got bullied on Twitter for 10 minutes and folded like a MacBook.
Yeah.
On my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar on my mother's life. I didn't see prongs. I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar. So maybe I should have said 90.
Damn, breaking news. Ludwig's mom falls down 20 flights of stairs, breaking both legs and her hips. And be like, well, Ludwig, about that thing about being on your mom's life.
9% sure instead of 100. I'm not making any other comments about whether he has a shock collar, has shocked, or whatever. I never.
He's admitted to having one. He's admitted in the past to owning a shock collar, and people have stated that he owns a shock collar because when they helped him move, they found it in a box and they left it in the box and he kept it. So we know he has a shock collar. Why would we not? Why would we put it past Hassan to actually use it? This is the same man who said that the streets should run red with the blood of capitalists. Why would we be shocked when he uses a shock collar? Why? It should be no surprise to anyone that if he owns a shock collar, he's probably more than anything 99.999% gonna use it.
Made a comment saying he shocked her to begin with, but I just genuinely saw a picture of it after. It did have tape, and the tape was I think it was covering or had his phone number on it or some shit.
I understand why they call him a jellyfish, bro. Even the company identified Hassan Piker's collar receiver as likely to be the shock collar model. The company that made the goddamn collar. I don't know why Ludwig said my viewers got TF2 profile pics, because, like, Loki, that's gay.
Bro, those are fire. What? Bro, these are fire as shit. I'd pay top Steam points for these profile pictures that I would probably never use. That's what I do.
TF2 profile pics, because, like, Loki, that's gangster, so I'll be using this for the rest of the video.
And this was a ruse to fool me, perhaps. Stop farming it. I'm not farming it, but, like, I genuinely saw it, so it's like...
You know what's funny? He's not farming it. He's genuinely not. He's just trying to cover his own ass. That's what he's doing. He's trying to cover his tracks because he saw that, there was backlash for him criticizing Hassan from Hassan's diehard fans that will believe anything Hassan says. He saw backlash coming from those people, so he immediately started backpedaling and backtracking. I wouldn't be shocked if that video he did was already deleted and whatnot, and this was up. Like, come on. What do you expect from the guy who literally throws his friend under the bus by inviting him to a drinking party. Then, instead of admitting, yeah, it was wrong to invite my recovering alcoholic friend to a drinking party, he instead blames that individual. And what happens? Oh, he doesn't take any responsibility. He throws him under the bus and uses him as a scapegoat, being like, oh, he should have known better. Well, you should have also known better, my guy. So it's like, oh my God, Ludwig being fake? Who would have thunk?
I'm supposed to sit here and not say I saw it.
Dude, he was 100% sure the other day, and now he flip-flopped.
That, hey, Hassan messaged me. He made the boss call.
This is out of context, but the funny thing is, he actually did.
I think he lied about having a shot caller. I think he 100% had a shot caller.
Ludwig, please. Bloody Lion over here is trying to fence it and play both sides, and the only thing he accomplished is now everybody hates him. Check this out.
Yep, fucking Ludwig. Well, Hassan called his ass up, and Ludwig, and he said, Hassan called Ludwig and told Ludwig sit, and Hassan told Ludwig sit, and Ludwig was like, yes, daddy, and sat down immediately and made that video. Like, bro. Dude doesn't even have to ask Ludwig to bend over. He's already in the position ready to be fucked by Hassan.
There are some streamers that just like, they give me the wrong vibe. Or like, there are some streamers I just like, I don't know, man. Or like, I have my opinions on it, but like,
really, you don't get that from Hassan? Hassan doesn't give you that feeling? I'm shocked Hassan wouldn't give you that kind of feeling, not gonna lie. But this is a woman who needs to deepen her own voice in her streams to sound more serious for some reason, because a deeper voice, I guess, means a serious tone in her mind. I don't know. Fake people will be fake, I guess.
like, people aren't ready for it. I will say, Ludwig's definitely one of them. Where Ludwig kind of always gave me like sociopath vibes. Like, he's just in it for himself and he doesn't give a shit to anyone else. And he's always given me that vibe.
Love or hate denims, we can all agree that even
Bro, it's wild that she's going after Ludwig, who's essentially the person who runs defense for Hassan harder than anyone else. It's like, bro, Ludwig is literally Hassan's second, and why? And you're out here being like, yeah, I don't trust Ludwig, but you trust Hassan. You trust Hassan. You don't trust Ludwig, but you trust Hassan. You see that? That doesn't make sense.
Denims has more authenticity and integrity than Ludwig.
On my life, I saw it. I would be, I think, bitch made if I didn't see some. If I saw some shit, I was too scared to say it. All this for Hassan. I do not rock with him. This is not me defending him in any way, shape, or form.
My God, we saw all those pictures. Oh, go there. That's like Trump saying he has no connection to Epstein whatsoever, yet there's pictures of him with Epstein. I'm not saying they're buddy tight, but it's like, come on. There's pictures of you with Hassan, Ludwig. How are you gonna deny it and be like, oh no, I'm not buddy with him, when there's multiple? Actually, it's not just like it's one image of Ludwig and Hassan posing together, you know, like at some con. It's multiple images. There's multiple images of you and Hassan being buddy. So yeah, it's easy to come to the conclusion that you and Hassan are friends when you and Hassan portray yourselves as friends.
Bro, this is literally you defending him in any way, shape, or form.
I just saw some and I'm not trying to lie on somebody's name. I do not care outside of that. But I saw it! On my life, I saw it.
Yeah, white boy, we all saw it. Everyone knows what that is, bruh. Stop acting weird. Now there's a phone number he's hiding with some electrical tape. Like, you guys can't make this up. Just
Yeah, why would there be a phone number, by the way, on the shock collar? Especially on the shocking part of the collar. If he's gonna, wouldn't the phone number make more sense like on the top or here on the sides where it's more easily readable? You know, if this is supposed to be like the light, and this is like a button for like the light, so that way the dog has light to see at night, or you can like see the dog at night, or whatever you use the light for. wouldn't the phone number make more sense engraved up here at the top? I don't know. That's just me. Because that way it'd be like right there where the light's shining. You could read it more easily at night. I don't know, man. I'm not some marketing genius or anything, but I feel like that'd be the smart place to put the phone number, not here where all the, you know, where it's out of sight and covered by all this other shit.
Admit it was a shock collar. It ain't that deep, man. What? On Barack Obama, if Hassan said, yeah, I zapped my dog, I'm gonna barbecue it later, less drama would have ensued from this. Anyway, Ludwig switched his subathon to a copathon and started
Bro, people would have started asking when Hassan became Filipino.
deflecting onto Detective XQC, the debunker.
I talked to XQC at TwitchCon, all right? And XQC is probably the single biggest person who is driving the Collargate drama on Twitch, right? You know what XQC says to me at TwitchCon? He goes, I don't give a fuck if he abuses the dog. I don't give a fuck if he's a shot caller. He calls himself, when he's investigating what's happening, the debunker.
Hey, keep the debunker's name out your fucking mouth.
He has an old...
Who cares? Bro. Like, genuinely, whether he cares or not doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that he's bringing this to people's attention, so that way the people who do care and want something done about this have the proof and the evidence they need to try to get something done about this. It's like, yeah, I don't like, you know, my fucking toilet being clogged, but I sure as hell will go grab a plunger to unclog it. Like what? It's probably a shitty example, but you get the gist of it.
alter ego called the debunker. I think he finds genuine joy in flaming the drama. He's a chaotic evil human and seeing whatever smolders remain after he's done with his mess.
Bonjour.
To be fair, he is French and Canadian, so you know that speaks for itself. But that shouldn't matter in any of this. How are you gonna call XQC chaotic evil when you're friends with Hassan? Like what? What? If XQC is chaotic evil, what does that make Hassan? Karn, the fucking blood god himself? Like what?
Ludwig, my brother, we have been through this. This device 100% has the shocking component. Hold me accountable. If you link me the same device and show me a single identical model that does not have the function, I will give your community a full Bitcoin. Use it for good. Man, I hate to care this much, but if you're gonna denigrate the debunker brand, you gotta disprove it. The whole point of the segment is investigating anything on the internet and debunking it. It's worth nothing if all you...
Fuck was that image? Bro, when it flashes your face so quickly, it looked like Nathan Fillion dressed as Sherlock Holmes. I don't know why. That's but like if you just look at it out of like the corner of your eye, like when it flashes by, I was like, is that fucking Nathan Fillion? Where'd you find that?
Debunking it. It's worth nothing if all you gotta say is wrong. Prove it. According to XQC, Jellywig took notes from his master, Hassan, and fabricated the story too. Check this out. This guy is something else entirely. I spoke with him IRL for an hour about this. I literally said, in the grand scheme of things, it's not really the end of the world if he did shock it. Yes, it's bad, but I'm not gonna act like he killed someone. The lies and tactics are worse now.
I think he 100% had a shot.
Yeah.
Is there's not a
It's like, would you rather be stabbed in the leg really quickly, or would you rather kick your or would you rather have a nail put in your toenail and kick your toenail against the wall to force the nail in? It's like, yeah, I think I'd rather get stabbed and have the knife pulled out instantly as opposed to kick my fucking foot against the wall with the nail there. Yeah. The lesser of two miseries, sure. Is it bad? Yes, but is it like is it on par with killing someone like XQC said? No. And it's like, bro, he's right. He's right. It's like at the end of the day, what he did was bad, but it's not on the same level of like other things that can be done that are also bad. But still, that does not detract from the fact that what he did was, at the end of the day, bad.
A lot of genuineness there.
And you'd know all about being genuine, huh?
I got close-up pictures of the shock collar on my mother's life.
This dude must really hate his mom. Go ahead and post a photo then, bloody lion. Or what? Are you scared of the debunker? Like, I know not all of us were given the gift of triple-digit IQ, but who is dumb enough to fall for this? Like, if Hassan had a photo that exonerates him 100%, why wouldn't he post it?
I did not get a boss call. I've not talked to Hassan.
Yeah.
What I realized.
Well, don't you get it? WestJet, the reason why Hassan doesn't need to provide a photo is because the collar never existed to begin with. It was all a figment of your imagination. It's all propaganda. Collargate is nothing but propaganda being pushed by right-wing grifter content creators who are using it to detract from the atrocities that Israel is committing against Palestine. So there was no collar. It's a lie. It's because they want to silence me over my free Palestine rhetoric. That's why I don't need to provide images for the shock collar. Oh, excuse me. I mean, the vibrating collar, clearly of which I do not own because it never existed to begin with. That's why. Because that's Hassan's, the hoops Hassan jumps through to try to deflect everything, even though the proof is out there.
Because I got blown up by Hassan fans. Blown up by Hassan fans.
Blown up by Hassan fans.
Not the best choice of words, but I digress.
Which I don't give a about. I'm not trying to appease them.
What? Ludwig got blown by Hassan's fans? That's insane, dude.
They're not my viewers.
Sure, buddy.
What I noticed is that there's a bunch of bullshit slop drama tubers, right? And they have like the same ad hominem attacks, bullshit slop drama tubers.
Ludwig is literally this meme. He's intelligent enough to think he's top shit, but in reality, bro, you literally ad hominem. He's intelligent enough to think.
80, 80 minus IQ, just vibing, chilling. 80 to 10 to 110 IQ. Ludwig, and they're like they're acting like he's struggling and whatnot, crying, struggling. Then the actual intellectuals are like vibing because they know nothing matters in life. At the end of the day, everyone dies. It's like, bruh.
Ludwig is literally this meme. He's intelligent enough to think he's top shit, but in reality, bro, you literally ad hominem attacked before you even had the chance to say the words ad hominem.
Donald Trump would say to me if I was talking to him in a debate, Spineless, you would hide your zombie bite if you were in a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, this was in my previous video, Ludwig. I didn't know you were a fan. Oh, and I didn't like my own video. It's a bugged screenshot. Someone lied to you.
Etc. And what I noticed is when Hassan fans were mad at me, they co-opted the same exact language that the group of people who they hate, right? Maybe like some right-wing grifters, whatever, slot tubers, whatever.
Whoa, whooping out the horseshoe theory. That's some deep analysis, Luddy Lion. And I'm not a slop tuber either, man. I could easily hire some Bangladeshi editor, but I don't, and edit my own.
Bro, I like how he says that, oh, when how Hassan's people are like, oh, when they're mad at me, they say everything that the right-wing grifters say to me. Everything that they say the right-wing grifters are, they become. It's like, well, technically, sure, but no. Well, yes, but actually, no. Because, like, at the end of the day, we're not going out there and telling people they need to die. Like, we're not out there and inciting violence against anyone. We're not out there killing people and shooting up schools and assassinating political figures because we don't like the words coming out of their mouths. So I don't really think it's a fair comparison, you know? Plus, their side has always been like that. That's always been their rhetoric. Oh, we're inclusive until you disagree with us. Just look at how they treat blacks who voted for Trump. They say that they're, you know, Uncle Toms, that they're traitors, whitewashed, and saying that they deserve to be slaves back in the 1800s for voting for Trump. Okay, weird rhetoric coming from the side of love, peace, and tolerance. But oh my god, let's not get into the fact that if you're Hispanic and you voted for Trump, they'll say that you deserve that. They'll say that they hope that you get illegally deported, and that they hope that, you know, your family gets sent to back to Mexico and all this and whatnot. And then they'll say that, you know, I should come after you, and they'll say stuff like, I hope ICE comes after you next, and they'll wish all these horrible things upon you. And it's like, but wait, I thought you wanted me and my people here. What? Just because we voted for Trump, now all of a sudden you want me gone? What? But I thought you wanted Mexicans here. Unless it's the people who only agree with your rhetoric. So yeah, we've seen it countless times. Like it's insane, man. It's just wild, bro. Let's not even get into the let's not even talk about the fact that if you're mixed race, God forbid you're black mixed with anything, because then blacks will look at you like you're inferior to them, which is wild. But we'll then get offended when Africans look down on blacks in America and think that blacks here in America are inferior to Africans. Then they'll get all offended and whatnot. But it's like, okay, you do the exact same thing to other black Americans just because they're not black enough or because they're mixed race. So it's like, oh, pot calling the kettle black, eh? Quite literally in this case.
Videos, because I do it for the love of the game. It's about sending a message.
Basically online bullying to try to get me to join like either the side of defending or the side of attacking. This is really just concerted effort to make me feel like and then push me one way or the other.
Ludwig, when he can't play both sides and capitalize.
On my bullying.
Ludwig. Bro, is Ludwig doing his like best Kamala Harris impression right now? Is that like what we're doing? Is that like what he's doing? Is he like doing like Kamala Harris in like conservative areas playing pro-Israel ads, and in liberal areas playing pro-Palestine ads? Is that what we're seeing right now? It's hilarious.
How the f is cyberbullying real? Ludwig, just walk away from the screen like Ludwig, close your eyes.
On my bullying.
No, but genuinely, Ludwig is a very creative dude, and I think it would be ingenuine not to say that he makes good videos. I will, however, absolutely obliterate you in chess. 3 months, 1,500. Next stop, I'm beating that manlet Tyler 1. Let's just say I have good pattern recognition. Make what you will of that statement. Guys, I'm being facetious. I'm joking.
The only place you live is in your own mind. You do not live in the minds of others. The minds of others do not affect you. So all I need to do is just be able to speak my truth and then live in my own mind.
How can mirrors be real? Our eyes aren't real. Breaking news.
Bro, he's talking like we live in the Matrix and he's Neo, and he's like modern day Neo holding like a podcast to try to like break people out of like the trance that the Matrix has on them. It's so weird the way he talks about this. Genuinely, like, oh my god, they're trying to silence me. They're coming after me. No matter what side I play on, someone always dislikes me. And people are like, yeah, well, that's the internet. There's always someone who will disagree and dislike you. And he's like, no, it's a ploy. It's a ploy against me. It's Like, what? Calm down.
Asmongold's Frogan came in talking about Ludwig.
To quote every black woman ever, I'm a real ass bitch in this fake ass world. Yes.
Why are we still here? Just to
Damn, poor Tectone. Even in other people's, even in a video about someone else entirely, he still catches strays. The 40-year-old grandpa over here. So sad.
and you complete
Soon he's gonna be working on his Santa Claus cosplay, if you catch my drift, with the how up there he's getting in age.
folded on yourself, you absolute spineless coward. And then you have these people in your audience.
I just want to say, I just realized it's the fucking music that Westjen put is the goddamn is Eisen's goddamn theme. I just realized that. I just wanted to say that.
I know get under your skin. I know it makes you so mad because I know what makes streamers mad, and I know you're uncomfortable. You wanna know why? Because you were calling these people who said, uh-oh, gonna get the call from Hassan, and you're like, you guys are so pathetic. And you wanna know why you got so upset? Because you know they're right.
Imagine getting cooked this hard by a Genshin Impact streamer. Yowza.
The minds of others do not affect you.
The lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. Relax, Luddy Lion. You were so close.
Actually, it does. What? It will turn around and be like, what the fuck was that? what kind of dumbass fucking bullshit quote is that? The lion won't turn around just because the dog barks? Yes, it will. Any animal will. If you make any noise, any animal will instinctively turn around and look to see what made that noise. So what kind of fucking what kind of fucking Andrew Tate quote having ass shit is that?
To escaping Hassan's grasp, and he reeled you back in and put the collar back on.
Show the picture. That's on Hassan. He should show it. First off, I think he's handled this horribly. He took like a day to show the collar. When he showed the collar, he was showing it like it was a condom, and his mom was in the room. He was like covering it. It was very weird. Like this is not my. I don't give a shit. This ain't on me. It's on him. I'm just saying I saw it. Don't ask me.
Then why did you insert yourself into this? If this isn't on you, if you're claiming that this has nothing to do with you, then why did you make yourself a part of this to begin with? Just like Valkyrie and Pokimane, why did you people self-insert yourselves into this drama? No one asked you to. I don't know. If to my knowledge, no one asked you for your opinions on this. Maybe maybe people in your chat were asking what you thought about it was, but you could have just ignored those people. But like, no other major content creators were like, oh, why isn't Ludwig giving his input? Why isn't Valkyrie giving her input? Why isn't Pokimane giving her input? No massive content creators, to my knowledge, like Tectone and Asmon, were calling you guys to give your input. If anything, it was more likely your chat, because they want to know what your thoughts on all this were. But at the end of the day, you could have just ignored those people, or say, hey guys, I don't want to talk about that topic. Let's refrain from talking about it. Or crazy thought, you could have just had a pinned message on Twitch that said, don't bring this topic up, you will be timed out. Something like that. You could have had anything like that, any one of those things. But no, you chose to throw yourself in there. You chose to throw in your 2 cents. So now you're just it's just the consequences of your actions, man.
Need a show. I don't give a I do not care in any way, shape, or form.
Ironically, nothing says I don't care like talking about the same thing 2 days in a row.
It's just true. They wouldn't go to my funeral. I wouldn't go to their funeral. We would never speak again.
Oh,
And on the real, Ludwig would be the type of guy to hide a zombie bite during the apocalypse.
Bro, that was Holy shit, dude. I've seen other... Bro, there's gay men that kiss straighter than that. Holy shit. That was the gayest thing I ever saw. That fucking clip of them at the with the masks on. I think it's the masks. Why? It's just like, oh my god, it's so fucking gay, dude.
As much as I disagree with Hassan, even Hassan seems more genuine than Ludwig. The guy likes to label people as slop tubers, right-wing, or grifters, when in reality, he's projecting because he was a grifter, and now the tides are turning. Put the collar back on and...
Well, it's not was, he still is. He is a grifter. The issue is he's stuck. He's stuck and he'll never be able to escape because the people who he tried to grift and shill for don't take kindly to anyone who steps even remotely close to the edge of the circle. Like shit. They don't want you getting anywhere near the edges of the circle, let alone stepping outside of it. Oh my god, they will literally crucify you 3 times over if you step outside the circle. And if you so much as even get within 5 feet of the circle, of the edge of the circle, you'll be crucified once. So it's like, yeah, he's just boned.
Know your place, little guy.
TF2 profile picture who watches WestCheck calling me jellyfish and a pussy.
Is this one also just exactly that? Yeah. Are all his videos exactly that length? Is there like lore behind that? If so, that's no, they're not, because I see a day ago another WestChat video, the one behind me. It's 8:35. So yeah, no. Okay. I was like, what's the lore behind that? If there is lore. But yeah, if anything, it's fun to like just see how you know, just to see how quickly it takes for these people to backtrack and try to change the narrative and deconstruct and then reconstruct the narrative to suit them. It's always like, man, how can you people do this so many times, fail so much so many times, and still want to do that exact same strategy anytime anything blows up in your face? It's like, bro, talk about the definition of anxiety, of insanity, dude. Literally trying to do something over and over again, expecting a different result. They keep trying the exact same strategy of like, oh, let's blame XYZ or deflect in some other way, and it always ends up like backfiring against them. How have they not driven themselves insane? But yeah, like at the end of the day, they don't even have that many brain cells to begin with. So yeah, that accounts for that. But if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. Remember to be safe out there. Be careful, because you never know what could happen. And remember to believe nothing and question everything and always seek the deeper truth so that way you don't fall for any type of bullshit or propaganda, no matter where you are. Because then you end up falling for Hassan's 3 narrative story. So yeah. And I'll catch y'all in the next one later.